We all want to live a life that really matters, right? But how do you even start building that? Well, today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most powerful and maybe one of the most intimidating words out there, vision. We're going to unpack what it really means and why it's so incredibly crucial for our lives.
I mean, talk about high stakes. This ancient proverb doesn't pull any punches. It says that without a clear vision, we're not just risking feeling a little lost. It's a matter of thriving versus just perishing. But what exactly is this vision that holds so much power over our lives?
Yes, the million-dollar question. We hear about visionary leaders all the time, and it's inspiring. But then someone turns to you and asks, "So what's your vision?" And suddenly it feels paralyzing. Is it just a dream, a goal, an ambition? Let's clear up the confusion and actually break it down.
To really get a handle on this, we've got to build a solid foundation. So we're going back to basics. We're going to start with what the dictionary has to say, and then we're going to dig way deeper into the original meanings found in Scripture that give this concept its real weight.
Okay, so at its most basic root, the word vision comes from the Latin word for to see. Simple enough, right? But as you're about to find out, we're talking about so much more than just what our eyes can see. This is about seeing with our minds and with our hearts.
And yeah, the dictionary broadens that horizon for us quite a bit. It says vision can be anything from our physical eyesight, sure, to having the capacity to see what's coming down the road. It can even be a vivid mental image that comes from a divine influence, or just a beautiful imaginative idea. It really spans the physical, the intellectual, and the spiritual. So while the dictionary gives us a nice broad framework, if you want to understand the true power of vision, the Bible takes it to a whole other level. It treats vision as this fundamental force that can literally shape our entire existence.
And this is the word at the heart of that famous proverb we started with, Shazan. This isn't just a good idea you cooked up in the shower. No, this is a divine revelation. It's a glimpse into a future reality, communicated directly from God.
And you can see here, when you look at how different Bibles translate that one Hebrew word, hazon, they're all circling the same powerful idea. Whether they call it vision, prophetic vision, or revelation, the core concept is always the same. It's a revealed sight of what's to come.
Then, when we get to the New Testament, things get even more nuanced. It's not just one word for vision. They use several different Greek words to capture different flavors of it. One for simply seeing and understanding, another for a huge divine spectacle. And then you've got apocalypsis. You've probably heard that word before. It means an uncovering, a world-changing revelation of truth.
Okay, so we've looked at all these definitions from Latin, Hebrew, Greek, but what does it all actually mean for us today? Well, let's try to synthesize all of this down into some of the most important core truths about vision.
All right, let's start with the first and probably most foundational truth.
This is the key, right here. Vision isn't something we just invent or dream up ourselves. It's a gift. It's a glimpse into a future that already exists, revealed to us by the only one who actually knows that future.
Okay, next up, number 5. And honestly, this one might just change how you think about time itself.
This is where grammar gets kind of mind-blowing. A vision doesn't operate in the future tense, as in this will happen. It works in the future perfect tense, meaning this will have been completed. It's like you're standing in the present, looking at a future that's already finished. It's seeing the masterpiece before the first brushstroke is even made. How cool is that?
The 7th truth is next, and this one really reframes our entire relationship with vision.
You know, we often think our job is to go out there and achieve or complete a vision, right? But this truth flips that idea completely on its head. It says the vision is actually what completes us. As we pursue it, as we live out our mission, we are the ones who get transformed by the journey.
And finally, the 9th truth. This one brings it all home right to our personal identity.
See, a true vision is about so much more than what you do. It's all about who you become. It's what defines your purpose, what clarifies your identity, and what gives you that clear destination for your life, shaping you into the person you are meant to be. So now that we have a good idea of what vision is, it's absolutely crucial to understand what it isn't. And to help us tell the difference between a true vision and, well, a vain dream, we're going to turn to the incredible wisdom found in Dr. Shalom's Proverbs.
The very first distinction is about the source. Where does it come from? A true vision is a gift from God. A vain dream, on the other hand, is described as a loan from the devil.
and you can bet the interest rate on that loan is devastatingly high.
And this captures the destination perfectly. A true vision, it often starts small, maybe even unnoticed, but its end is a place of joy and community, a joyful tabernacle. But that vain dream, it loves to start with a grand spectacle, all flash and noise, but it leads to a scorching desert, a place of isolation and emptiness.
So how do we bring this all from theory into practice? How do we start to actually articulate our own vision? Well, it begins with a simple yet incredibly powerful tool, a vision statement. This is your starting point. It doesn't have to be some long, complicated essay. A vision statement is simply a description of your ideal future. A state of what? A state of peace, a thriving community, creative fulfillment. It's just about putting words to that picture you've been given.
And this is the question that really lies at the heart of it all. For just a moment, forget about what you need to do and ask yourself this: who are you meant to be? Who are you in your most ideally complete form? Picture that person. Feel who that person is. That, right there, is your vision. Thanks for joining this explainer.